Welcome to Storytime with Herbal Roots zine. I'm Kristine Brown, and today I'm going to read to you a story I wrote for Herbal Roots zine from issue number 17, Calming Chamomile. I'm sure you've heard of chamomile. Peter Rabbit's mom gave it to him after he got into Mr. McGregor's garden, ate too much, and came home with a tummy ache. This beautiful, tiny, daisy-like flower helps with all kinds of digestive problems, including stomach aches, indigestion, and nausea. It's in gripe water, which is a popular medicine given to babies with colic. Chamomile is great for the nervous system too, helping us to relax when we're a bit stressed out. If you suffer from nightmares, try drinking a cup of chamomile tea before bed to help give you more relaxing sleep and to keep the nightmares at bay. It might surprise you to find out that the essential oil of chamomile is a beautiful blue color. It is often applied to chickenpox blisters to stop the itching and help them heal. A tea of chamomile makes a great eye wash for all sorts of eye issues such as conjunctivitis. These are just a few of the many ways we can utilize chamomile. So today's story is Chamomile Toughens Up. Back in the day, when the animals and plants were the children of Mother Earth, there lived a plant named chamomile. Chamomile was a dainty little plant, frail and delicate looking, with wispy leaves and nodding flower heads of yellow and white. She loved all her brother and sister plants, and when she saw they were ailing, she would nod a seed head their way so that her babies could grow near them and heal them. Chamomile spent so much of her time and energy doing this that she often wore herself out, withering back to nothingness at the mere thought of helping out another plant when her seed heads were all spent. This made Chamomile sad. She loved to help her brother and sister plants and was worried that she could not retain enough energy to carry on. Even her babies were frail and spent with exhaustion from helping her heal the brother and sister plants. To make matters worse, chamomile grew in the pathways the animals took to get from the meadows to the streams, trampling her and her babies, knocking off leaves and flowers and bruising stems until they withered away. Try as she might, chamomile did not have it in her to heal herself and her babies. One day, Mother Earth was checking on all her children and noticed Chamomile looking so frail. "Why, Chamomile," she exclaimed, "how did you ever get to be so frail?" "Oh, great Mother," Chamomile sighed, "I am so tired and worn out from helping my brother and sister plants. I love them dearly and look after them willingly, but I'm afraid it is taking its toll on me. I think I could manage through it and strengthen again during the winter, but with all the animals walking on me every day, I fear not even the winter rest will allow my strength to return." "My dear," Mother Earth replied, "I cannot have this happen to you. You must go to sleep now. Rest for the winter and let yourself die back. In the spring, you'll be rejuvenated through your roots and come back to life stronger than ever. I shall see to it when the animals walk over you on their daily trek to and from the meadow that their trotting will strengthen you and give you tenacity to grow strong. No more shall you worry about losing your strength and vitality." And with those words, Mother Earth sprinkled down some cool, healing rain on Chamomile and bid her a happy slumber. Chamomile and her babies tucked their seed heads into the ground and went to sleep. 2 seasons later, the warm spring rains woke Chamomile and her babies from their rest. They sprung up and felt better than they ever had before. And as the animals galloped along the path, trampling Chamomile and her babies, they grew stronger and tougher than ever. Chamomile smiled and thanked Mother Earth for her kind gift and went about her merry way, healing her brother and sister plants. I hope you enjoyed today's story. If you'd like to learn more about chamomile, you can find the chamomile ebook in my shop. I'll put a link in the description. It's also a part of my year-long course, New to Herbs, which features 13 herbs over the course of 1 year. It's a fun way to learn about the medicinal uses of herbs. Thanks for visiting Herbal Roots Zine for Storytime, and I'll see you next time.